Hello, welcome to Graceland Online Tutorial. Our topic today is solving linear equations with brackets and fractions. Solving linear equations with brackets and fractions. Uh, let's quickly look at the first question. Solve 3g minus 3 into 1 plus g minus 2g, which is equal to 3. Now, from the question, we have the big bracket, which is the outside bracket, and we also have the inner bracket. Now, open the inner bracket first. 3g minus, multiply 3 by 1, that is going to be 3. 3 plus g will be plus 3g minus 2g, which is equal to 3. Now, let's open the outside bracket. We have 3g. Now, to open the outside bracket, multiply everything you have in the bracket by the minus outside the bracket. So minus times 3, we give minus 3. Minus times plus 3g, we give minus 3g. Minus times minus 2g, we give plus 2g, which is equal to 3. Collect the like terms. 3g minus 3g plus 2g will be equal to this 3. Then minus 3 will move to the right hand side, and that turns to plus 3. 3g minus 3g is 0. 0 plus 2g will give 2g, which is equal to 3 plus 3, and that is 6. Divide both sides by 2. 2g over 2, 2 into g. 2 cancels 2, and you are left with g. Then you have 6 over 2. 2 in 6 will be equal to 3. So our final answer will be g equal to 3. Let's quickly look at the second question. Solve 2 over n plus 3 is equal to 3 over 2n minus 1 minus 4 over 15. Now, to solve this particular question, to solve for m there, all you need to do, first thing you have to collect the like terms so that the ones with m will move to one side and the ones without m will move to the other side. Now, to do that, we have 2 over n plus 3, then 3 over 2n minus 1 will move to the left hand side, and it will turn to minus 3 over 2n minus 1, which is equal to minus 4 over 15. Minus 4 over 15 still retains its position. The next thing you have to do, you cross, sorry for that. The next thing you have to do, you find the LCM of the denominators, which is m plus 3 and 2m minus 1. Now, you pick the two terms as the denominator since you cannot find a single value as the LCM. So we are going to pick m plus 3 and 2m minus 1 as the LCM. So you have m plus 3, 2m minus 1 is our LCM. Now, m plus 3 in the denominator in m plus 3 and 2m minus 1. m plus 3 will cancel m plus 3. So we have left 2m minus 1. So multiply 2m minus 1 by the numerator of the fraction, which is 2. So this is going to be 2 into 2m minus 1. Now the second fraction. 2m minus 1 in the LCM. m plus 3, 2m minus 1. 2m minus 1 will cancel 2m minus 1. So we'll be left with m plus 3. Multiply m plus 3 by the numerator 3. So which is going to be minus 3 into m plus 3. The minus you have here is the minus you have from this place. That is the minus. Now, which is equal to minus 4 over 15. Now, let's cross multiply. In cross multiplying, you multiply minus 4, the numerator on the right hand side, by the denominator on the left hand side. Then 15, which is the denominator on the right hand side, multiply it by the numerator on the left hand side. In doing that, 15 times all of this numerator is going to be 15, open a bracket, 2 into 2m minus 1 minus 3 into m plus 3, which is equal to minus 4 times all of this denominator, which is going to be minus 4, open a bracket, m plus 3 into 2m minus 1. Then the next thing is we expand the bracket. You have 15. Now let's expand the inner bracket first. So you have 2 times 2m, which is 4m. 2 times minus 1 will give minus 2. Minus 3 times m, minus 3m, minus 3 times plus 3 will be minus 9, which is equal to m times 2m. You have 2m squared. Then m times minus 1, you have minus m. Plus 3 times 2m plus 6m. Plus 3 times minus 1 minus 3. All of that will be in brackets. Then the minus 4 will be outside that bracket, minus 4. Okay. The next thing, we still have to expand the outside bracket. So we have 15. Now 4m minus 3m is going to be m. And then minus 2 minus 9 will give us minus 11, which is equal to, you have minus 4, 2m squared minus m plus 6m will be plus 5m. Then minus 3. You close the bracket. We still have to expand again the bracket we have. 15 times m will be 15m. 15 times minus 11, 1 minus 165, which is equal to minus 4 times 2m squared will be minus 8m squared. Minus 4 times plus 5m will be minus 20m. Then minus 4 times minus 3 will give us plus 12. Now let's collect the like terms. Minus 8m squared m will move to the left hand side and turn to plus 8m squared. Then you have plus 15m on the left hand side. Minus 20m will move to the left hand side and turn to plus 20m. Minus 165 on the left hand side. Then this plus 12 will move to the left hand side and turn to minus 12. All together equal to 0. 8m squared, then plus 15m plus 20m will give plus 35m. Minus 165 minus 12 will give us minus 177 equal to 12. Now this is a quadratic equation. Because of the bigger value, let's make use of a general formula, the general formula, which says m is equal to minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a, where a is equal to 8, b is equal to plus 35, and C is equal to minus 177. That is minus 177. So M will be equal to minus, since B is 35, so we have minus 35, plus or minus B squared will turn to 35 squared, minus 4 into, or let me say times, since bracket means times A is 8 times 8, times C is minus 177, so times 177, over 2 times A, which is 2 times 8. A is 8, 2 times 8. So M will be equal to minus 35 plus or minus 35 squared is 35 times 35. 35 times 35 is 1,225. Minus times this minus will give us plus. And when you multiply 4 times 8 and times 177, it will give you 5,664. 2 times 8 will give us 16. So M will now be equal to minus 35 plus or minus 1,225 plus 5,664. We give square root 6,889. Don't forget that we have it in a square root. So the addition of those two will be here, then you put the square root over 16, which is equal to minus 35. The square root of 6,889 is 83 over 16. So M will be equal to minus 35 plus 83 over 16, or minus 35 minus 83 over 16. So I've separated the bar. The plus go for the first one and the minus for the second one. So M will now be equal to minus 35 plus 83 will give us 48 over 16, or minus 35 minus 83 will give us minus 118 over 16. So M will be equal to 16 in 48 will give us 3, or 16 in minus 118 will give us minus 7, remaining 6 over 16. But as you can see, there is a particular number that can go in both 6 and 16, which is 2. So our final answer now, M will be equal to 3, or minus 7. 2 in 6 is 3, and 2 in 16 is 8. So final answer, M is equal to 3, or minus 7, whole number 3 over 8. That brings us to the end of our tutorial. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Graceland Tutorial. Like the video and share the video. Success is yours.